All right, so this is part two of counting the cost. And I'm going to be looking at my phone here. Uh, Counting the cost by being willing to be rejected by people. And I got this from lifehopeandtruth.com. If anyone comes to me and does not hate, that is, love less by comparison, his father and mother, wife and children, brothers and sisters, yes, his own life also, he cannot be my disciple, Yahushua said. Yahuwah words doesn't pull any punches when it comes to the costly price of being a disciple, a follower of Yahuwah. The lesson, Yahuwah must come first before anyone or anything else. Followers of Yahuwah, should strive to live peacefully with all men. Romans chapter 12, verses 18, especially their family. But sadly, sometimes family and friends aren't willing to accept the truth of following Yahuwah, the new way of life. As a believer or disciple, follower of Yahuwah, you're committed to Yahushua's must be stronger than your commitment to any other relationship, even if it means becoming estranged from your very own family. If you are going to be a true follower of Yahuwah, you will have to accept the possibility that certain family members or friends will disown you because of your commitment to obey Yahuwah. Your family might not understand or be willing to accept the decision you make to actually obey Yahuwah. For example, they might question your decisions to observe the Sabbath or your decision to discontinue certain traditional holidays and instead observe Yahuwah annual holy days, which you can find in the book of Leviticus. To learn more about these festivals and things that's in the book of Leviticus. It's at such crossroad that a person should remember that tragic character flaw of many of the religious leaders of Yahushua's day, for they loved the praise of men more than the praise of Yahuwah. Find it in John chapter 12, verses 43. When Yahushua says, count the cost, he was affirming that being one of his true followers comes at a cost. The fear of going against the mainstream crowd and being put on or put out of the synagogue paralyzed many of these misguided men. But Yahushua indicated that anyone who follows him may one day pay a far greater price than that. Prophesying of this scary times, Yahushua said, brother will deliver up brother to death, and a father his child, and children will rise up against parents and cause them to be put to death, and you will be hated by all for my name's sake. Matthew chapter 10, verses 21. You will be hated by all, even family, is a prophecy that will one day apply to disciples and followers of Yahushua, especially as we approach the end times. We're in those times right now. A question to ask yourself: if it someday becomes necessary, am I really prepared to give up personal relationships, status, and my own comfort so that I can follow Yahushua? Stay tuned for part 3 of Counting the Cost.